What's up, you guys? It's Pierre, and today I have a review of the Asics Gel Tactics, the 2022 model. I bought them in 2022. I think they came out last year. These cost $85 in the US, and I bought these from Squash Galaxy. The deal with the Asics Gel Tactic, they've been around for years. They've gone through a lot of different design changes, and this is the most recent one from Asics. I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. As a squash player, I have been using this for several weeks now, and I got some feedback for you. So the promise of the Asics Gel Tactic is that it's a little more expensive than the Asics Gel Rocket, which is kind of Asics' top selling sort of low price shoe. This at 85 bucks is, I think, $15 more than the Rocket right now. But what you get for that $15 is a couple of things. You get more padding. That's always been the case with the Tactic. At least that was the case with a prior version of it that I used a couple years ago and that I loved. And so they've kept that aspect of this shoe. So this is a great option if you need a little more support for your knees and just want a little bit more padding in general. The build quality of these is really nice. The materials just feel nice to the touch. They've got kind of reinforcement here on the outer part of the shoe. This is the black and silver model. It's like a pretty basic design, but I still like it. It says Asics Gel Tactic here, or it just says Gel Tactic in large text on the back of the heel, which I don't love as a design choice, but it kind of fades into the background a little bit. Other little touches that I like are the kind of lacing hoops here. It's partially cosmetic and partially just gives you a little more stability as you tighten your laces. They've got this little loop here on the tongue to kind of help you grab it, and I also just think that looks nice. The lacing is good, very secure, and you can actually kind of tighten it almost individually. Like the laces are kind of thick in a good way, and you can tighten up this shoe exactly how you like it. It just feels good overall. The sole is this gray color and is non-marking, so this is an indoor court shoe suitable for squash and any other indoor court sports. So far the durability's been good. There's a protection over the toe for my toe drag, and they've been holding up well so far. My only two kind of criticisms of this shoe, number one is I'm losing a little bit of grip on occasion when I'm lunging and doing kind of a deeper lunge, especially with my right foot. I don't really know why. This is the Asics Gel Rocket sole. It looks very similar to me, even down to the pattern. For whatever reason, the Tactic's giving me more trouble. I don't know if it's something to do with the sole or if it's just the fact that and this is kind of my other criticism, it's more of a trade-off. Because of that padding that I mentioned, which is a positive of this shoe, you're just a little higher off the ground than some of the other shoes in the Asics lineup. A shoe that's above this, over 100 bucks, is the Asics Gel Fastball 3. That's probably my favorite shoe at the moment. It's a very low profile shoe, and it's a trade-off. It doesn't have as much padding, so it's a little harder on my knees, but the trade-off for the Tactic is, yeah, you got the padding, but you're kind of a little further away feeling from the court. These also have removable insoles. They come out really easily. It's convenient if you have orthotics that you need to put in, or if you just want to take the insoles out to air out the shoes. The insoles are of pretty decent quality, and they're very easy to slide in and out. They're not as flimsy as some other insoles. These also weigh a little bit more than the prior version I tried. They're 408 grams on my scale. I'm a US 11.5. The prior model I tried from a couple years ago was like 389 grams, I think. So these are about 20 grams heavier. They've just gotten like a little bit bulkier, I feel like, but they're still, I think, a great option, especially for people that want that extra cushioning for their knees and for their bodies. And overall, still, I think a really excellent choice, sort of good value for money from Asics. It's the Asics Gel Tactic 2022 version, and make sure, I'm gonna do a direct comparison with the gel rockets in a future video, so subscribe if you want to get notified of that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.